back, Story Houses. Joshua E. Faulkner, and with the Jurassic World Dominion just hitting theaters, I'm going to be ranking all 6 Jurassic movies from my least favorite to my favorite. Let me know down in comments below your own ranking of these films or what you have watched so far, and make sure to let me know how you think of the franchise overall so we can have a nice friendly discussion down in comments below because we all share our own takes. Coming in last place, we have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This one isn't as bad upon rewatch that I just got a little bit more enjoyment out of it after rewatching Dominion as well, that it just has its own personality and uniqueness that feels like it's going for an ambitious route, setting up Dominion as well with the way they're destroying the main island, Isla Nublar, and then leading this into just this devastating scenes with destroying dinosaurs, but also taking these all down to Earth and then trying to sell all of these dinosaurs to make profit from weapons and all these sort of things. And it ultimately ends up feeling like 2 different stories that feels fit together loosely, but also having this clone girl, Macy, that also ultimately doesn't feel like she has a consequential role in the whole scheme of what is really going on within the film itself. And coming in number 5, we have Jurassic World 3, a film that I just kind of enjoy just as a little bit of a guilty pleasure. The characters are pretty well written, though in some ways as they're going on this hunt, trying to find this lost son Eric, they're trying to search for him. It's going on a unique sort of adventure with new sort of dinosaurs introduced into this franchise, and it can be a little annoying with the chemistry built, the way they're totally unprepared, which makes sense in some ways for the role they're performing with this, but with the lack of trust and listening to Dr. Grant, it feels a little annoying at times with the chemistry and how they're dealing with different things throughout the film, but overall, it's a decent time still, nonetheless. And number 4, we have Jurassic World Dominion, a film that just has its scale sort of shrunk down near the end, and while the entertainment value is higher, and it feels more unique, which is why I give it points of getting higher scale, of having this James Bond action film type of feature that has these dinosaurs and having all these adventures, a lot of little conflicts around the way, pushing it forward and forward, not making it feel as long as it is as the longest of the franchise. I just highly enjoy it for entertainment wise, but the story itself does have some faults, and just the way they deal with certain conflicts and not as well diving into the characters by bringing in these older returning cast members. Overall, I can enjoy it sometimes, but it just isn't quite as good of a story. And coming in at number 3, we have Jurassic Park: The Lost World, a film that, again, is sort of just enjoyable for its own means, has its own ways of expanding the idea of this world, and it feels absent without Sam Neill and Laura Dern into the trio of characters that you get from the first, but having Jeff Goldblum and building this different story onto this other island, Island B, that expands our knowledge of the dinosaurs and makes sure we're looking into new features of the franchise, comes about to a T that I just can't highly enjoy what they're going for, the creepiness behind different atmospheric moments of horror spread throughout, and just the way they're having this InGen takeover and just all these army and all these other elements as Jeff Goldblum is dragged back into the mix with the danger that is involved in the island, makes me just still enjoy this film for what it is. And coming in at number 2, we have Jurassic World, an entertainment popcorn type of flick that still takes its moments seriously, has its horror moments, that still blends together well. Chris Pratt blending into this chemistry that reintroduces the franchise in a way that brings nostalgia from the original, but also is feeling like its own thing, bringing a theme park ride type of adventure to this island, but also being more ambitious, creating their own Indominus Rex type of dinosaur that creates all these sort of conflict all throughout, that overall just brings a different sort of element that, in the same way, brings that same sort of dinosaur feel that we get from number one, which is Jurassic Park. A highly enjoyable, great vision by Steven Spielberg from Michael Crichton's great written book that I just highly enjoy what they're doing with this trio of members, and then just the character dynamics, the fleshed out characters, what they're doing and how they revolve around this, and the way the story unfolds and things get more and more dangerous, dealing with the dinosaur, dealing with Dr. Grant, dealing with kids that he's not all into at first, and the character arcs that are fleshed out within this film is just really promising and really delivers well. And for being one of the first CGI a major films that becomes a blockbuster overall, I just cannot get over it, how well this film was made back in the day and still delivers even now as the number one film. Let me know down in the comments below your ranking of all 6 Jurassic films from your least favorite to your favorite. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.